What's going on, fellas? Back at it with another one. Today is a very important, probably, in my opinion, one of the most important videos I've done to date. Today, we're going to talk about daddy issues in a relationship. And we're going to be focusing on the female with daddy issues. Don't get it confused. Men and women have daddy issues. And I will do a follow-up video at some point about men with daddy issues. See, the importance of daddy issues in general is it kind of gives emphasis on the lack of importance that a father's role is in the family dynamic, especially in the Western world. It's been downplayed so much. Look at the two holidays. Look at Mother's Day compared to Father's Day. Mother's Day gets all the attention, all the accolades. Father's Day is another Sunday. A matter of fact, in the Western world, in the Martin Luther King black community, mothers get recognized as fathers, and that's a huge problem within itself. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about females with daddy issues and how that can affect the relationship. You hear a lot of dating coaches, and I'm not a dating coach. I'm not a coach of any sort. I'm just a man that's 36 years old that has plenty of experience in life personally. You hear a lot of relationship coaches talk about vetting, right? The number one question at some point on your first date, whenever you set that up, however you do that, I have no clue on how the dating world works. I've been married for almost 8 years. I don't know anything about dating. But you have to find a dating channel for that. But when you get your first date, you want to be finding out what her relationship is like with her father. Now, you're going to get a response. Either it's a great relationship, she doesn't have a relationship with her father for whatever reason. Maybe he passed away late, maybe he passed away early. See, these things are important because if her father wasn't in her life early, don't go for a second date. If she doesn't have a relationship with her father, don't go for a second date. If she starts talking about her father with any type of animosity, don't go for a second date. Cut ties with that woman immediately, because this woman is going to be a problem for you. I'm going to talk about 3 issues that arise in a relationship with a female that has daddy issues, and it's your fault because you didn't check out whether she had daddy issues from the beginning. You didn't ask her what her relationship with her father was because you was trying to get in them draws. Now, number 1, if this woman has daddy issues, she probably has a lack of respect for men. Understand this. If she has daddy issues and she grew up in a single mother household, and maybe she had a mom that dated around, never had any serious relationships, she sees men as temporary fixes, because that's the type of example that was shown to her as a little girl watching her mother's interactions with men. Number 2, gender roles in relationship. Now, this can go for a female that grew up without a father. It can also go for a female that grew up with a father who was weak, a beta male simp provider. Either one of these situations can apply. She does not know the proper etiquette between man and a woman because she's never seen it. Either she grew up in a single mother household where there was no consistent father figure there, so she hasn't seen what man and woman interaction is like, or she has the beta male simp provider, honey-do, yes dear type of father. So her mentality of what a man should be is a man that is subservient to a woman. Number 3, she's constantly seeking approval and validation. Why? See, women seek approval and validation automatically. It's in their nature. But a female with daddy issues is like, I need approval and validation times 100. Why? Because this also applies to narcissism. The little girl inside of her, the little 7-year-old Becky, Jane, Wanda, whatever her name is, inside of her is still seeking the approval and validation from the father that she never had. The strong male figure that was never there. So she's trying to fill that void and that gap of lack of approval and validation with any man that'll give it to her. Now, the simp is going to fall privy to this because the simp knows nothing but validation and vagidation. I'm going to get the validation so I can get the vag. She's going to give him the vag because she thinks that's the payback for validation. So she's broken, the simp is broken, and that relationship is going to hell. And this one is a bonus tip. If a female has daddy issues, she is not marriage material. She can be a bride, but she can't be a wife. What does that mean, Pete? Well, that means that any woman is fit to walk down the aisle and have a wedding, but she's not fit to be a wife because she does not know what being a wife is. That falls into the gender roles. That falls into the respect for men or lack thereof. She does not know what it's like to be a nurturer, a provider of nurture. And not only is she not suitable for marriage, she's probably not suitable to be a mother. So, I hope this was insightful. I hope you guys got something from this. As always, if this wasn't for you, it's probably for somebody that you know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And until the next one, be blessed.